All right, it's LP everyone, back for another video. I am, of course, the writer and creator of comic books such as Nyobi and Savage Sin, so comic book news is one of the things that we do cover here on this channel. And I know a lot of people are fans of this artist that we are going to talk about next. Full disclosure, I am not. I am not a fan of Peach Momoko at all. I don't buy her books. I don't read Ultimate X-Men. I don't go gangbusters over her covers. I don't have the fear of missing out. I am more than happy to miss out. But what I am a fan of is Marvel Rivals. In fact, you guys know that by watching the channel. I happen to cover Marvel Rivals quite a bit. And if you watch my Twitch streams, when they do the Marvel Rivals Twitch drops, you can earn those by watching my Twitch streams, and I will put the link in the chat. That's right. We will be streaming some Marvel Rivals, maybe tonight on Twitch. That's sort of like where I'm going to do my gaming, live stream gaming now. No sense of doing it here on YouTube. No one really watches. Plus, if you actually watch on Twitch and you play the game yourself, you can get rewards. That's the most important part. With that being said, let's get into the video here. So Marvel Comics covers, variant covers for June feature Peach Momoko's designs for the Marvel Rivals video games. So let's take a look and see if any of these covers are going to stand out and make me want to buy. Just because I like the game does not necessarily mean I'm going to run out and buy any of these covers. So new Marvel Rivals variant covers to comic books published by Marvel in June will feature artist Peach Momoko's new costume designs for the video game, coinciding with their release in the Marvel Rivals game. Now, let me say this. Even though I'm not a fan of Peach, I mean, I don't know her personally. I'm just talking about art style here, right? I think this is a great idea. I think she does have popularity, and a lot of people do love her work, and a lot of people do love the game. And here's the thing. They are doing the branding well. They are branding this very well. By having this align with the game's skin releases, with the new patch, having things timed in a perfect manner like this is absolutely gangbusters. I bought Marvel Rivals #1, the comic book, the other day, last week. And I told you guys I would flip through it to see if there was any free Marvel Rival giveaways within the comic. And indeed there is. Now, I think it kind of sucks what they're giving away, but it does exist. If you open up Marvel Rivals comic and you go towards the middle, you'll see where they usually have the digital code with the little sticker you peel away. Peel away that sticker, there's going to be a QR code there. And that QR code is going to give you a free Jeff the Land Shark spray for the game that no one else will have, right? It's just whoever's buying those books and got that code will get the spray. I think, though, that should be a skin, right? If you buy a $5 book and you're getting a free skin out of the deal for the game plus a book, to me, that just sounds win-win. And Marvel, we have a connection now. You made me a Marvel Rivals partner for Twitch. So hopefully, maybe you're watching the content and you'll take that into consideration. So here's, and it says down here, by the way, not final art. So these are all subject to change and how they'll appear on the cover. But we got the Immortal Thor #24 featuring some Loki there. We got Amazing Spider-Man #5 with the Japanese Spider-Man skin. We got Spider-Girl #1. I'll probably buy Spider-Girl #1 because it's Spider-Girl and it's #1. And it's got the brand new Luna Snow skin on here. This might be one of the very few Peach Momoko covers that I will have in my collection. And I don't even think this is all that great. I think the skin is lovely. But I think we can do a much better job on these rival covers than just having a standing eye pose. Okay? That's the other thing. Make them more dynamic. Make them leap off the page. Then we got one here for Doom #1. Bring on the bad guys, Doom #1 with some Hela. We got Spider-Man #6 with Peni Parker and her Japanese skin. We got Daredevil Cold Day in Hell #3 with a Japanese Punisher looking skin. So all these things, if you haven't seen these in the game yet, guess what? Spoiler alert. They're on their way. Like Esso. The hit Marvel Rivals game takes inspiration from various Marvel comic eras and storylines, which also directly work with visionary writers and artists. This June, Marvel Rival players can behold new in-game costume designs by Peach Momoko with NetEase games and Marvel games that will be spotlighted that same month in Marvel Rivals Ignite #1, a recently announced comic book one-shot set in the world of Rivals, and 6 all-new variant covers on upcoming selected titles. This latest batch of popular Marvel Rival variant covers will be featured on June's issue of Amazing Spider-Man, Immortal Thor, and Daredevil Cold Day in Hell, along with the new event one-shot Bring On the Bad Guys Doom and the debut issue of the all-new Spider-Girl. So again, we're going to have Spider-Man, Loki, Hela, Peni Parker, Punisher, Luna Snow designs all on these covers. Some of them have already been released in the game. Some of them are on their way. Although there are elements of Japanese culture, I also try to incorporate the character's original culture, Momoko explained. For this reason, I looked up at design elements from various countries and used them as reference to offer a glimpse of their culture and customs from their costumes and accessories. I hope fans enjoy them and they spark their imagination. Look, I remember when this game first came out and the big, huge impact and splash that it made, and everyone said, and guys like Urinal Comics had said, that this wasn't going to translate into sales, that kids weren't going to go buy Marvel Comics because they're playing a video game. Well, I think we know what the answer is to that now. That is wrong, because if it was correct, then we wouldn't be seeing the flood of Marvel Rival comic books as the way we do now. And the fact that I was able to get that free Jeff skin from the comic book, not skin, but spray, made it that much more compelling to buy. Now, I'll grant it. As I said, if it was a skin for the character, that would be even better. I mean, that alone would have kids buying comics because they would want that skin for that character they're playing. Imagine, right? You do Magic number 10. I think they're up to 6 or 7 now. So this is a free idea for Marvel. You do Magic number 10. You do a Marvel Rivals variant cover with the brand new Magic skin that you are going to give away by buying this comic. That comic would sell out instantly. It would be gone. You got to do a Luna Snow, at least a mini series, if not an ongoing series. I would probably start with a 4-part mini series for Luna Snow. Get her out there and circulating. I know you guys are doing shit with Jeff the Landshark, which is absolutely amazing. Get him out there and circulating. There are tons of things that you can do with the characters from this game, whether it's inside the 616 or outside of the 616, and just sort of keeping it in this rival universe that you got going on. But either way, this is a great idea. I would continue to push the game. I would continue to push the comics in the game and the game in the comics. Cross-brand that shit as much as possible, even if you got to use artists like Peach Momoko. But I'll tell you what was on fire? Still on fire? Sold out in 8 minutes? Was the J. Scott Campbell Marvel Rivals variant covers, right? He had Squirrel Girl, he had Luna, he had all the good stuff. Oh, and there goes the timer. You hear that, ladies and gentlemen? The timer. I didn't know it was going to bing like that. What that means is our 8 minutes is up. That's it, man. Our 8 minutes is up. That's it for the video. I'm glad you guys have tuned in. Why 8 minutes? Because that's where we get to put in ad breaks. Your YouTube videos need to be 8 minutes or longer, preferably 12, but this one's going to be 8, so we can throw in an ad break for your convenience and my monetization. And speaking of monetization and making more money, check out this message from our sponsor below if you want to get a hold of some Nyobi and Savage Sin comic books in your life. All right, and just who is today's sponsor? Well, it was me, Austin. It's been me all along. And of course, what we're promoting here is the Nyobicomics eBay page. Link is in the description of the video, pinned at the top as always. Come on by and check out what we have to offer. It's Nyobi all the way from the original black and white stuff all the way up to Outbreak 3 with Outbreak 4 right around the corner. Thank you for supporting that comic on Kickstarter, by the way. And if you didn't know, I also have a second comic called Savage Sin, and we got Savage Sin #1 and #2 out with all kinds of great variants. You can see right there on the screen, we got one from Greg Bo Watson and RB White. We got everything that you need to catch up on the Nyobi Comics universe. Savage Sin, Nyobi, eBay. Come by right now.